So I just reached 1,000 followers, or actually it's been about a week now. And I got there on December 31st, which was quite funny because I kind of had a goal to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. But then around Christmas time, it did not seem like I would get there. But then there was a small sprint at the end, and yeah, I got there. So I just wanted to make this video, and first of all give a big thanks to everyone that is here, that has subscribed, watching my videos and commenting and liking. It means a lot, and yeah, thank you for being here. So I wanted to just share a few thoughts for anyone else that's thinking about starting with YouTube. And the first thing that I would want to mention is that just start filming. Just set up your camera, your phone, hit record and talk. Post some videos. It doesn't matter if you're not sure what you actually want to make videos about, because eventually you will get there. But if you don't start because you don't know, if you're not sure, then years are gonna pass and you never end up starting. And that was me. I've been thinking about doing YouTube for years, probably like 5-6 years. And yeah, now I'm here finally. So I wish I would have started many years ago. Maybe I would have had several failed channels, but in the end I would have learned so much. I would have made so many videos. I would have gotten better at being in front of camera. I would have gotten better at editing videos and so many things. So yeah, I think there's nothing you can actually lose from starting. And I started this channel exactly a year ago. I think I posted my first video in January 2nd last year, 2025. And I made a few videos, January, February, maybe 3, something like that, one in March, April. But I had so many ideas, but I did not make the time, or I thought it was stupid, or I was overthinking it and they needed to be perfect, and I never shot them. And then I just got busy, as one does with life, kids, you know, and I couldn't find time for YouTube, or I didn't make time. And what happened is that over the next half a year, over summer, going into fall, I posted like 1 or 2 videos, basically nothing. But luckily, I came back to it in around September, end of September, October, and that's when it really started for me. So since then I've been posting weekly videos, and now I'm finally on track, and I'm starting to kind of figure something out, I think. But yeah, it's been nice to see some people commenting on several videos, that there are actually someone watching, and you know, that I might be building a small community with time. Okay, so next thing I want to mention is that don't tell your family or your friends, because yeah, you might get some followers or subscribers, but even if you have 100 loyal friends that love you above everything else, and they all subscribe, in the end, if they're not interested in in everything you have to talk about, they're not going to watch your videos. And maybe they'll watch 1 or 2, 3 or 4 even, but they won't comment. Maybe they tell you in person they watch them, and maybe they give you some feedback, but over time they're not going to be your best kind of followers. So I think it's better to just start posting without telling too many people, at least, and gaining those, letting YouTube send you to those people that actually want to watch your content, even though it might take a little bit longer. Next up, I would say, would be to find your niche. And I don't think this is that important to start out with. I think it's more important to just start posting, and even if you have several interests, you eventually will figure out what you want to focus on. But it's always going to be confusing to your audience if you're posting, as I am, about menswear, and then the next day I'm making a cooking show. I think it's fine to have a few different topics, as long as they relate to each other. So I work as a photographer, and I've tried to post or talk a little bit about photography as well, but mainly it should be rooted in clothing. So I've been thinking about making a video about how to take better outfit photos, for example. Last thing I want to talk about would be that it's okay if it doesn't work out. You should be open to the idea. I think you should be doing this for yourself. If you're planning on starting YouTube because you think you can make money from it, it's not the right idea. I mean, it's nothing wrong with having some goals and hopes and dreams, right? For me, this YouTube channel is kind of like an extension of my work as a menswear content creator, but it's also an extension of myself and part of building a personal brand in some ways. But I have already thought about the fact that it might not work out with this channel. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to clothing. I'm not obsessed with clothing either, but I have an interest for it and I do enjoy it. But if I, let's say I plateau and I can't gain more followers, subscribers at some point, maybe I will try talking about something else on a different channel. And I'm okay with that, even if I put many hours into it. But yeah, do it for yourself. Talk about something you actually like. Don't do it because you think you can make money from it. Do it for yourself and know that, be okay with the fact that it might not work out. But I think you should think about everything else you can gain from it. I think, at least, there's so many things you can learn from starting a YouTube channel. So yeah, hopefully you're still here if you watched all the way through. Thank you again for being here, and hopefully I will be making another one of these videos when I hit 10k. So let's see. Have a good one and see you in the next one. Peace out.